everyone, I'm Rachel and I welcome you all to the Executive Corner Expert Talks. We have a 10-minute roundup with Mr. Chandan Panda, founder and director of ShopExp. We bring you industry leaders here at Kalkine, successful business owners, market and equity advocates, all under one roof to help you discover the insights of the stock market and help you understand how you can create multiple passive income streams. Today we'll be speaking with Mr. Chandan Panda, founder and director of ShopExp. Welcome, Chandan. It's a pleasure to meet you today.
Same here, Rachel.
Now, ShopExp has worked hard to increase customers, particularly for online, with innovative additions such as artificial intelligence-enabled virtual try-on for things like clothes and sunglasses. For our viewers, could you discuss the inspiration behind the brand and why virtual reality is so important?
Yep, so based on my experience in retail and technology for the past 15 years, when I thought of starting something of my own, it was pretty natural that, I wanted to do something which is very futuristic, which people would love to experience in store and online. And we didn't know about COVID, but as if we were preparing for COVID, where our solution provides contactless try and buy. So you can not even go to a change room without the need to, taking off your clothes and try it on. You can try on virtually and walk away with the clothes from a store. In contrast, through online, you can see how a sunglass or a beauty or a cloth looks on you before you make a purchase, which also reduce massive amount of fashion waste into our landfills.
Excellent. And as you mentioned there, with COVID, a lot of people were spending a lot of time at home. And ShopExp's Smart Mirror is an augmented reality fitting room. How important has this been for your site? And in what ways does this benefit businesses and their customers?
Yep, so this benefits both online and physical stores. So our aim is to provide a true omni-channel experience for fashion retail. So how it helps online stores is by giving the advantage of a physical store where you can actually try a product without going to the store. And how it helps retailers in the physical stores is by being able to give their customers the same advantage that an online has, that is cross-selling, upselling through the mirror. When a customer walks in, and if you have their information stored, you know what the customer has purchased in the past, and you can give a recommendation. When a customer is trying a pair of jeans, you can say, hey, this pair of t-shirt looks good on you, would you like to try that? It also helps reduce a lot of floor space for retailers who are struggling at the moment. They can digitally showcase all of their clothing lines through an endless aisle, and also it helps reduce returns and fashion waste.
So in your opinion, you believe that it bridges the gap between online and offline retailing rather than competing with each other?
Absolutely. The main idea behind this technology is to create a phygital experience, which we call as the physical and digital experience. So as you know, even before COVID, there has been footfall problem with retail stores where people were not going to physical stores, and the online is increasing, but there's still a low buying confidence rate. So to bridge the gap between these two, our solution provides using AI and augmented reality to help both worlds at the same time.
And what are some of the responses you've had from customers using this facility?
Yep, so we have been absolutely delighted by knowing that both the retailers and the customers are liking it alike. So we did a pop-up store for a costume company back in December 2019, and people were so ecstatic to try out different costumes, because you know how hard it is to try a costume in a trial room. We also did a fashion retailer in Gold Coast last year, and it's absolutely mesmerizing to see how people responded to it by trying it out clothes, and it also plays videos and promotional content on the stores itself, and it turns into a smart mirror when someone walks on it. And adding to that, we recently won Retailer's Choice Best In-Store Technology voted by the retailers in February through Nora. And just last week, we won I Awards for the best startup in Victoria for 2021. So that gives a testament of how people are actually liking it.
That's absolutely fabulous news. Congratulations on those awards. They sound great. Now, you touched there on some brands, and you have brands like Runaway and the Party People have collaborated with you to help reshape their retail future. Could you please talk about your current clientele?
Yep. So we actually also sold a smart mirror to the City of Adelaide Council. So the city is actually the hub of innovation and retail tech, where they are inviting different fashion designers to showcase their clothing digitally, where people can come and try and buy directly from the mirror, to future-proof, the retail 2.0 concept, and test and see, how people are responding to it and what they can do to improve the retail landscape in Adelaide City. And also, we just sold one mirror in the last few months to one of our first international clients in Sweden. So that's in progress, and they are testing it out with different retailers, and we will be expanding globally very soon.
That's fabulous news. And according to you, how do AI-driven technologies help businesses to reduce their environmental waste and create a more sustainable supply chain?
Yep. So, say for example, using our technology, brands and retailers can test the product out in the market, so they don't have to physically produce a large amount of clothing even before they know whether people are going to like it or not. So you can test it out through Virtual TryOn and see what the demand is, and then produce accordingly. So this helps reduce overproduction of clothing and then actually ending up in the landfills. And the other way they can reduce landfills is using 3D samples rather than physical samples. So brands and wholesalers and retailers can work together to actually create a sustainable supply chain using our smart mirrors and Virtual TryOn.
And Chandan, from your expertise, where do you see online shopping going in the future?
Yeah, so online shopping is going to be more about experience. It's no longer, browse and click. So you have to have a differentiating point. It has to be quick. The returns are a major problem for retailers, and how to reduce the returns is a major concern. And using AR and AI to by enabling customers to actually try the products before they buy will help reduce returns massively.
Excellent. Well, it's been great chatting with you today. It's such a fascinating space that you work in. So I'll say goodbye for now.
Thanks, Rachel, and thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. With that, I will sign off for today. Now, watch this space for more. Till then, stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine.